Alrighty, it's time to sit down and do the Daleks. It is time for the Daleks. Time of the Daleks.
Okay, so I had my feedback from Zenith that I was too quiet. And I'm just basically testing to make sure all the little lines are going up and down, and they are. So, hello. This will be Doctor Who Chiaki Daleks Take 2.
Our food budget's increased enough already thanks to Kana's accelerated appetite. She eats more than I do now. I don't understand it. She munch and crunch. She crunch and munch. The horror. The undying horror.
Yes, Mother? How can I be of assistance? How can I be of assistance? Sorry.
Writer Terry Nation and script editor, I'm looking ahead to David Whittaker, and my brain is messing up the words.
I used your credit card to buy my own copy of Doctor Who at the beginning, and it contains the serials in the correct order. You know, if you ever get around to doing TNG, I think any episode that contains Spot should be automatically Chiaki approved. I mean, anything featuring data would be, but, you know, just like a Spot, you know, if it has a cat, automatically approved.
The story of the Daleks was spread out across 7 different... Seven.
You need more protein in your diet. You do, you're far too skinny. Tell you what, I'll give you some of my weight and you can give me some of your skinny. How's that sound?
A large portion of the time, the Doctor, Ian, and Barbara are suffering from radiation sickness, but the Daleks don't care so long as this okay. Yeah, I give myself really long sentences.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Ow! Ew.
Sirens, would you stop? He's still going. He's still going.
Okay. Hey Zen, it's me. I'm gonna re-record Kana's parts that you've told me to from last night. I'm gonna do the Romance Dawn, make it its own separate thing to save, and then I will do the Ratchet and Clank once. So, hope this is okay. And I do have the microphone setting on here. I'm still getting used to the new setting on here, so here we go.
Psst, we did get into trouble. Well, I fought this dude in a bar, but he was me, so I don't care.
Weird random noises from our neighbors. Okay.
Oh, nothing so uncouth as that. We just had a bit of a transformation.
You didn't have to tell Mommy that.
I'm gonna do it again because I crossed my arms while I was doing it.
Chucky just went to ruin everything. Chucky has ruined everything.
Okay, I don't know how to make pouty noises. It's so hard. Okay, I'm gonna do the next lines though.
Hey, I only steal snacks and food and soda. Soda is pure evil.
That's just the improv line. I just feel like pure evil would be very funny.
Chiaki, at your service. Chiaki.
Also, where's my snacks? I can't do anything without snacks.
I don't know. I tried improving, but I had a brain fart.
Huh. Neat. Carry on. Huh. Huh. Huh.
Can't too.
Prove it.
Hiya! See? They are both evil and must suffer.
Why am I not surprised? Anyway, we're cats.
I'm not sure what it's about, but the main character is soft.
What the fuck was that? Someone was moving around and I could hear it like through my mic. So I'm gonna redo that line. I'm so sorry. Alright, I know you're probably gonna do sound audio distinct with the... You wouldn't? I'm gonna try and move away from the microphone and try and do this. Let's see how it goes. I'm not trusting myself. Oh shit.
I may have done my research and learned the true nature. Perhaps an explanation would help young Kana from refrain from eating inanimate objects. Ew, I read that completely wrong.
Turns out, I reeled my chair all the way into my tripod, and my camera's on it. Look, my camera does not look like it gets damaged. I found a plastic piece. I will investigate that after I finish this line read. So, gonna see how far I can do this, okay? Actually, it sounds like it's echoey if I move forward, so I'm gonna come back. This was a bad idea.
Kana! I swear, if you don't stop eating...
Wait, that's it? That's the end of the video? Wait, hold on a second here. So you put together this pretty good tribute to the Dark Crystal movie, but you didn't even begin to scratch the surface, like just cover the wide swath of influence that Jim Henson had during his time. And yes, people know him for the Dark Crystal movie, more so for Sesame Street and the Muppets, but that doesn't even begin to cover it. Like, you want to talk about something that's non-kid friendly? Like, the Dark Crystal, sure, that's non for kids. But you know what was really not for kids? Sam and Friends.
What's wrong, little Scremlin? Gremlin?
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Chibi! I love you. You're the bestest kid ever. Let's get started. Yay! Yay!
I like the way I did that, yay. I wish I did clap my hands at that time. Yeah. I'm gonna redo that line. But here's the thing. Do you want Khan to say OMG or oh my god? I don't know. I will try and do OMG.
Yeah, back in the 50s, like back when Jim Henson and his wife Jane were still in college, they had started working with puppetry on this show called Sam and Friends. It was like this 5-minute show on Washington local television show, and it was just full of pop culture, political, and dark humor references. Like, they called it sick humor, I think, back at the time. And it was, like, super popular. It was, let me try to say, it was way better than anything else that 50s television animation was doing around that time period. It was really bizarre. And that got them, like, so popular, they even started getting calls to be on, like, talk shows as well and, like, start performing there. So, you know, start from there and then move on to other stuff that, you know, you'd never see that. You'd never see a puppet show on television with that low of a budget nowadays. You wouldn't see that.
And hello there. So I'm sitting down to start recording Monster Prom. As you can notice, I'm collabing for this one, unlike normal. So yeah, unlike usually like where I just, you know, send my take in like one audio file. This one might be a few takes. I'm not sure. We'll just have to see with this recording. So we'll just see how it goes. The game was funded back in November of 2016 via Kickstarter, as mentioned before, where the game managed to gain 1,592 backers who overall... It's a lot of numbers, a lot of fucking numbers. Where the game managed to gain 1,592 backers who overall raised 32,000 euros. That's not hard to say. You play as the selection of one of 4 monsters who go to a high school named Spooky High, a school inhabited by monsters of all kinds, whether it be monsters, yes, whether a school called Spooky High inhabited by monsters, some of whom include monsters. So just some of whom include monsters. Okay. Essentially, in order for me to enjoy a dating sim, you need to do one or two things. One, oh wait, no, not one or two things, just two things, period. Fuck me. I wrote this script along with Zen, I'm forgetting these fucking lines. Zoe and Eldritch, fuck me.
And you know what else you wouldn't see anymore? Puppet commercials. Yeah, before they actually really started getting into like full-length TV shows and movies, Jim Henson and his team were making commercials using their puppets that was like way more violent than I think anyone else was able to do at the time period. And I don't even know if they sold a lot of coffee and chow mein and coffee and whatever else they were advertising at the time period. But let me tell you, you would never forget a commercial that has a giant Muppet dragon crashing through the screen or people threatening to blow up the screen if you don't buy their product. In fact, I may go out there and buy some Wilson coffee right now.
Alright, we're gonna redo this line real quick. Oh fuck, as soon as I said I'm gonna redo this line, I don't have the script.
You Oh, he says his name is Slow the fuck down.
But if I'm gonna be honest, I did prefer the original soundtrack. Whoops. I didn't realize that was the end of the sentence. The credits theme stayed the same though, and thank God, because I love 15 minutes. It is the perfect encapsulation? Encapsulation, goddamn. It's the perfect encapsulation, goddamn it, Philip. It's the perfect bollocks. It's the perfect encapsulation. What is wrong with my voice today? God damn it.
But that is just kind of like a taste of the kind of thing that they could do in short time periods. But you know what else they could do? That you could stretch this out and they could be on actual television shows. Like, here's something no one ever talks about. Saturday Night Live. Yeah, that's right. In the very first season, Henson and his team had a spot on the very first season of Saturday Night Live. So imagine this, like, you know, you put the kids to bed, it's Saturday night, you're done caring about anything, and you turn on the television, and right there, alongside Gilda Radner and Dan Aykroyd, you've got Muppets performing comedy sketches for your entertainment. That is something that absolutely do commended. And you absolutely know that Henson was trying to do, like, every kind of world that he could think of at the time period, because there were a ton, and I mean a ton of television specials as well, like more so than any of you have probably ever seen before. You know, they had like the Christmas Toy and Emmett Otter's Junk Band. They had the Cinderella special, the Frog Prince special.
There you are, Kana. I wasn't done talking to you. Who's he? Who is he? Who's he?
While the Polaroids show everyone else fighting Zagord and dying by its hand. Its hands, not his hands, its hands.
Also, his hair is pink, fluffy, and he's letting me touch it! Isn't he great? I'm about to die from that. Oh, sheesh. I can surprise myself for how much I could do. Alright, one more time.
Most dating sims focus way too hard in placing you in the shoes of the nameless protagonist. Oops, sorry. Just hit the mic, I'm sorry about that.
Also, his hair is pink, fluffy, and he's letting me touch it! Isn't he great?
I don't know if you want that extra squeak, but I feel like that's something Kana would totally do. Because it's just cute and fluffy and it's pink.
It's pink.
I also noticed a polyline up in there. If you can get rid of all, that's great. But I have actually played poly when Aaron's been running games. So if you don't mind. And if that doesn't work, I always just get ridiculously high off some high-grade E or some other drug. I'm already dead. Who cares if I get high?
Also, wait, why the hell is the calculator open on my computer? I didn't touch it. Computer, you're being weird. Okay. I give you a blooper of my computer being weird. Yeah.
They had a special where the Muppets stole Santa Claus. You know, they picked him up, they took Santa, and, you know, they kidnapped him. It's called the Great Santa Switch. And yes, they basically invented The Nightmare Before Christmas 2 decades before Burton and Selick moved that movie together. That just boggles my mind. And the man, and you could tell, you know, he was trying to do, like, everything you could think of before, more so than they'll ever show anywhere. Like, you are never going to see most of his content on Disney+. In fact, kind of think of it, there's a ton of stuff that he made that no one has ever seen before because they've just never gone out to look for it. In fact, Zed, you should be covering more of this stuff. Like, you did Dark Crystal, that's great. There's tons of other Henson stuff you could do. Like, okay, so you start with the Washington TV stuff, like Washington, D.C. stuff that they made, the small puppet shows were there, and then you move on to stuff like Timepiece.
The Naked Time. This is a damn fun episode with everyone, and I just lost my place. Let's try that again.
Sorry, I peeked the mic there. Oh, Jesus Christ. I know that, like, listen, I'm hurt. Sorry for both of you. I hurt your ears, oh dear God.
First up, we have the honorable mentions. Sorry, your daughter is yelling at me to let her back in. Of course she is. Baby.
It's okay, now you're in your safe space.
Yeah, safe space. Come on.
Go see your mama.
Go see Mama. Chiaki's back. Yay. Alrighty, let's start that again.
works. I like that one. I hope you like that one. I'm gonna get water now. I should have said that one later. Oh well.
Then puts the glove back on before beaming back on the ship. Yeah, that guy is an idiot. Who made that man a gunner? I did, sir. I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Gotcha! Gotcha, Fitch?
No. No. Sorry. Now I'm just thinking of Kana saying bitch.
Bitch. Well, I'm dabbing in spirit.
I don't know. What was that? I don't know. Oh my god. One more time.
Well, I'm dabbing in spirit.
One more time. Giggle. I'm not satisfied with the giggle. Not satisfied.
Yeah, so actually he did stuff that wasn't even puppet related that you should still check out. There's this 1965 short film called Timepiece, which is essentially a giant midlife crisis metaphor. It's a guy like running from time essentially. It's super wacky. It's really, it's a really good short film. It got an Academy Award nomination for the man who was like barely even out of college at the time period. That boggles my mind. The man is just we had a really lot of ideas to go through there, and more people should be checking that out. In fact, and that's not even covering like the stuff that he did that was influential on other people. You know, the man died in 1990. You know, God rest his soul. But then everyone after that was just like, we want to build upon his legacy because we were so influenced by him. And that's not even just counting like the TV shows or the movies that were made after he died. I'm talking about like the entire entertainment industry. You know, we wouldn't have Avenue Q without Jim Henson. We wouldn't have a billion television talk shows that basically are trying to be the Muppets with the sketches. We wouldn't have a bunch of parody shows that are trying and failing to do what he did back in the old days there.
I'm gonna drink water because you got me reading a whole paragraph in the Kana voice. I'm scared. But I can do it because I have determination and spirit. Ow.
For any of you humans out there watching...
Messed up.
For any of you humans watching out there, fuck, I messed up the line. I messed up the line, Mommy. Oh.
Sorry, I've just explained, literally in real time, to Philip that I'm about to record if my Discord could stop booping for 5 minutes. And he's still DMing me, so I don't know if it actually picks up on the mic, but it's quite funny watching it flash across. Anyway, so hi Philip, thanks for that. And yes, I do appreciate the sarcasm that you've written for me. I'm sure, I don't know where I'm going to get the motivation right now to express that kind of sarcasm, but we'll see what we can do.
Hiya, Phil. Well, you see, Chibi's been helping me train a ton so that I can learn how to chin and protect Mommy. Ugh.
Hairball. No, not really. Oh my god. Oh, phlegm.
What? 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 Okay, saying the same thing over and over in different voices makes it sound silly. What?
Yeah, what gives, Chibi? Phil is really fun to have around. I did that wrong. I said stuff wrong.
Well, Kana, let me remind you that one of Mother's other associates, Linkara, has had a history of mysterious. It's a mystery because it's history.
Sorry, Phil. I'll tell you all about it. I was so sad I forgot my line. Chibi, wait! Why don't we go get some sushi? I talk too much.
And even today, there are still people who are making Muppet material because that legacy is just too strong to be contained to the time period it was made at. You know, just today, practically, they put a new show called Disney Plus has a new show called Muppets Now, which is another sketch variety show. And they're still bringing in celebrity guests for that. And what else? And then there was and they have a new Dark Crystal show. Yes, there's a new Dark Crystal series that's on Netflix, and you can go watch it right now because everybody has a Netflix account. That is just, in fact, one of the many billions of things that Henson has put together for your entertainment pleasure.
Sorry about that. I get really carried away when it comes to ships.
No kidding. It feels like it's been about a week since we last talked.
This was around the time I actually started YouTubing. Using. I apologize so hard. Then Zen has a paragraph. Thank God. And then I have 2 paragraphs. Oh God, I was such a freaking attention whore with this video. Nah, admittedly, the comic went even crazier in this regard, to the point where Scott's original band in high school was named Skonic. Skonic, yes, Skonic. What do you get when you mix Sonic and Scott? Skonic and Knuckles. Boom, there you go. To the point where Scott's original band in high school was even named Oh, that's in my head now. Fuck. Sonic and Knuckles. Fuck me.
But I found it oddly charming. There was actually something to... Sorry. There was actually... Stop attacking, actually.
Also, the main board's bumper cut. Also, the main board's... Boids? Sorry.
Despite being an odd world where cars can talk, which I don't even want to get started on as functionality. Okay, long-running sentences. Break it up. Don't freak out.
Alright, let me get in the mood. I'm going for a Boston accent on this guy. So we have this highly successful game, and we talk about talking car. That's all 300. I don't know why I'm putting on a Boston accent for this board director. I'm just assuming all board directors come from Boston. Alright, Boston accent, Boston. Not Boston, Boston.
I'm not sure I've got my Jackie voice in fully. Sarcasm. Slightly posher. I know what I'm talking about. Mother, please just stop. And why is this person still here? Alright, I think I've got it now.
Actually, there weren't even many voice actors in the game. We've got I keep going to say Ethelston. Actually, there weren't even many voice actors in the game. We've got Jason Ellefson. Alright, Jason Ellefson. God, this is gonna be so great for the blooper reel. Okay.
In fact, why are we even watching this? Like, the video's over, people. The credits have rolled, video's all finished. You should go out there and you should experience the world of Henson. I just gave you 50, like almost 50 different things to watch that's Henson based. Go out there and enjoy it right now, because there's a ton out there that needs to be experienced. Live long the name of the puppetry. Ah! Oh, and you should watch the Dark Crystal movie too. Okay.
This is Philip Kanzarowski signing off and reminding you that if you don't read Fate Stay Night, I will personally be responsible for breaking your kneecaps.